Dr. Ashish Jha is the Dean of the Brown University School of Public Health. Dr. Jha, good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me back.
So we're looking at these alarming new numbers. We're on pace to hit a record within the next several days for the entirety of this pandemic. More than 200,000 people testing positive every day right now. And that doesn't really include all the Christmas cases that we're likely to see. So when will we see the impact from all those holiday gatherings? And when should people really be getting tested?
Yeah, it's a great question. I expect that we're going to see a huge spike in cases right after the new year. That's what we saw last year. It's probably in that first week, January 4th or 5th. That's when all the states will be reporting as well. So we're hitting record numbers without even all the states reporting. So I'm worried about what's coming in the next couple of weeks in terms of infections. And people should get themselves tested as soon as, certainly if they have symptoms, but also when they get back from travel.
Dr. Jha, one of the other alarming things that we are seeing is a spike in pediatric hospitalizations, about 800 new cases per day over the past several days. And that includes children under the age of 5, children who cannot get vaccinated. How concerned are you about these figures?
Yeah, anytime we have kids getting hospitalized, obviously very concerning. We're going to have to pay very close attention to this. We are seeing a spike in cases and hospitalizations among kids. Now, a couple of things. One is, thankfully, for a majority of kids, this remains mild. But again, that minority of kids where we're seeing that is very concerning. Second, as you suggested, pretty much all the kids getting hospitalized are unvaccinated. That should not be happening for kids over 5, by the way. I think every child should be vaccinated who's eligible. But we're going to have to pay very close attention to this and see why it is that we're seeing so many more hospitalizations than we have in previous waves of infection.
And Dr. Jha, one of the most worrying features of the Omicron variant is how much faster it appears to be spreading, and also just about how dangerously contagious it appears to be right now. A lot of folks obviously traveling or trying to figure out what they should be doing in terms of mask wearing. Are the surgical masks enough? Are cloth masks okay? What's your recommendation to folks? Do they have to reassess their decision?
I really think people do have to reassess their decision. The cloth masks do very, very little. I mean, maybe, just sort of on the margin. The surgical masks are a little bit better. They tend to have a bit better filtration. At this point, when you're out and about in indoor spaces, I think you should be wearing a high-quality mask. There are a lot of them available widely in major retailers like Amazon, KF94s, KN95s, or N95s. Those are all high-quality masks, and I really think at this point, that's what Americans should be switching to if they want to avoid getting infected.
And Dr. Jha, just looking ahead, obviously we are all anticipating New Year's Eve and the celebrations that will come with that. We've already seen some major cities cancel or scale back their plans. What should individual households be doing? Should they be canceling their plans to celebrate on New Year's Eve? What should people be doing?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think scaling back is certainly the approach that we're taking. I think you can gather safely with family and friends, but I'd keep it smaller, make sure everybody's vaccinated or boosted. And then, if you can get your hands on those antigen tests, those rapid tests, getting everybody to do a test makes an enormous difference. Otherwise, there is a risk out there that people are going to get infected. But I think if people take good precautions, they can celebrate pretty safely.
Dr. Jha, we always appreciate your time and expertise. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.